Took my love, then gave it back. It's yours to leave, but it won't keep me from this hard time. And I'll try to carry on again, but I never really knew that it was over.
Check. 1, 2, 3. Whoa, it looks like the volume is kind of low. 1. Huh. Hang on. Check. 1. There we go. 2, 3, 4, 5. One more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, there's no music. Wait. The music's playing, but it's not. That's a problem.
Retard.
Okay. Holy crap, dude. We got a beer. We'll talk about the beer here in just a second. Okay. We got sound now. I'm doing an audio check for real now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Who we got? Oh, one of my songs is gone. One of the songs I usually play does not show up on my list anymore. So there's only 2 songs now. There's usually 3. So we're gonna play this one again. Who do we got tonight? Chevy Rules, good to see you. Mr. Assad, welcome aboard. Captain Colin, welcome aboard. 4 Mike Romeo, good to see you. Lathonzo 748. Flying Jackal, Flight SciTech, F-18 Hornet, Michael B, good to see you. Mr. Peter Gray, everybody. Welcome aboard, Peter. Tech Claw, good to see you, buddy. Who else we got here tonight? Stealth Bob, of course you're here, buddy. Good to see you, man. Happy Friday, Bob. John Fly, the man, coming on out. Good to see you, John. Lumber Hacks, good to see you, buddy. Haven't seen you in a while. Haven't talked to you in a while, Lumber. We should catch up sometime. Nagy87, welcome aboard. Subsonic Flight, good to see you as always. First Officer Jay Wiz, not First Officer Jizz. That's a very different person. Welcome aboard. Mr. Bus Driver, good to see you. Gyro Head, welcome aboard. Isa McTig, welcome aboard. The Paper, welcome aboard. Rasmus Johansson. Is that it? Oh God, I lost it. Well, I think that's him. So welcome aboard to you as well, Mr. Tricky Productions. Good to see you. Oh my God, Airplane Man 321, welcome aboard. Kaiser Egg, welcome aboard. Good to see you. Raindrock, Devlin, good to see you guys. Iced Shit, welcome aboard. Dramatech 300, yo. Crazy DMD, good to see you. Good to see everybody tonight. I'm so excited. I've also had a beer already to get ready for the occasion. We're drinking Mr. Chef Special Homebrew tonight. Craig Ricky, good to see you, man. Do you know how to get rid of him? You take the window and you drag it ever so slightly off the screen, and he goes away. All right, who do we got here tonight? Oh man, Chris M. Thanks for the beer, buddy. Chris M 3831. Appreciate it, man. I'll definitely have a beer on you. I actually made this beer. I'm super proud of that, man. Homemade beer, homemade wine. I'm not even gonna have to go to the store soon enough. Exterminator, good to see you, man. All right, let's get rid of you. One of my songs is missing. That's upsetting. We're gonna have to come back to that later. Figure that out. Hello, everybody. Happy Friday. It's good to see you all. Ross Joe 86, welcome aboard. It's going fantastic. Chris M, I think chat's doing well. I'm doing well. Lower 70s shorts today. Hey, Assad, I got one thing to say to that, buddy. Okay? And this is, Assad, this is even sign language. Yeah, that's what I have to say to your 70-degree weather. Cram it up your ass. We're going to have like minus 40-degree wind chills this weekend. There's like a wind chill warning or something for Massachusetts. I can honestly say that I'm not looking forward to it. I wouldn't normally care because I don't really plan on leaving the house, but my house is really old and really drafty, which means that when the wind starts blowing, it gets nice and cold in here. And yeah, I'm not super happy about your 70-degree weather. It's all right, though. It's all right. Yeah, Mr. Peter's getting it too, I bet. Excuse me. Cheeseburgers and beer fighting back. So here we are. It's Friday. I streamed twice in 1 week. You guys got to be proud of me for this. We're going to be flying the Embraer 110 tonight. Sounds like somebody's thumping on my door or something. I'm just hearing things. That was really weird. We're going to be flying the Embraer 110 tonight. We'll be on PilotEdge. We're starting off here at Kern Valley. I did hear somebody. It was my wife. Hang on, guys. She called me a jerk. Flying the Embraer 110 on PilotEdge tonight. Be flying out of Kern Valley Airport, a little untowered airport up in the mountains. It's a pretty fun one to land at, but I decided to take off from it tonight. It's pretty notable on this network because of these little F-15s or F-5s, or these fighter jets, basically, that come screaming down the valley here. And we basically get to avoid them on our way out. So we'll take off out of here. We'll start flying direct towards Bakersfield, and once we get up in the air, we'll call in and grab our IFR clearance and be on our merry way. The iCow for this is Lima 05, and I got this scenery from the org somewhere, and I think I had to make modifications to this scenery to get rid of some of the autogen and whatnot. But I also realized, looking at the looking this up on Google, that this scenery is perhaps not very accurate. But I don't really care, because it's a fun airport to fly in and out of. And yeah, we're going to do that. So here we are, Embraer 110. Who else we got tonight? Mr. Disgrace, good to see you, buddy. Kern Valley has a great craft brewery. Well, that's why we're here then. I like to hear the history of the airports and the scenery around the airports and sort of everything that's going on straight from the source. So thanks, Mr. Disgrace, for that. Hello, Josh. Yeah, I'm still in my work clothes, man. I'm wearing jeans at least, but I did leave the I left the nice fancy button down on today because I wanted to look nice for you guys. Ling, welcome aboard. Yes, Aerobask has released the Epic Victory. The Epic Victory ships with a Dynon Skyview unit, and it doesn't support Citizen Stars yet. So when he said that the version 1.5, whenever that comes out, is going to support Citizen Stars. So when that airplane supports Citizen Stars, I'll buy it. But I don't need another plane in my arsenal that doesn't support Citizen Stars, especially a jet that you're going to be flying up, up in the flight levels and coming in and having to fly the Citizen Stars. So it looks like a cool plane. I'm really excited about it, but I'm going to hold off. So we'll come to that at some point here. Let's see here. A couple things we got to do. A little housekeeping. Turn you. Oh, hang on. I need this. Yes, I do need this. Okay. And then if I do you and you. There we go. There we go. Now we can use it. All right, let's turn that off for now, though. All right, so we're in the Embraer 110 by Dreamfoil. This is, without question, one of my absolute favorite planes in X-Plane. This thing is just, you guys have seen me fly this a number of times in the past, and it's just an absolute blast to fly. Like, it is so very much fun. We're going to load up a whole, well, not quite that much gas. We'll load up a little bit of gas in here. Load up a whole bunch of people. And close this guy out. So this plane is like I said, I can't stress enough how much fun it is to fly. And there's a lot going on. There's a lot to it. And I haven't got anything set up here because why would I ever do that ahead of time? Mixture. Prop. There we go. All right. Why would we do that ahead of time? Why not? Okay. That's good. That's good. Get you right there. Make sure we got the split going, which we do. All right. So this plane's fun. This plane's a lot of fun. You guys, if you want to see some jolly good entertainment, I crashed this thing while trying the I-5, and then I successfully flew the I-5 here on PilotEdge, which had me going all the way up to Vegas. And I was definitely sweating the whole time. Like, and then Brandon, probably one of the most serious of the serious of PilotEdge controllers, trolled me because he wanted to get a good laugh out of me. So it was a good time. But yeah, so we're gonna fly this tonight. We're gonna fly I'm planning on 2 IFR flights. We're gonna fly Kern Valley down to Whiteman Airport, which is a little bit northeast. It's right near Van Nuys, right near Burbank, and that's a cool airport to fly in and out of because it's a little bit on the challenging side. And then we're gonna fly out of Whiteman, and I haven't actually decided where I'm gonna go yet. I'm thinking maybe just down to John Wayne. But if anybody's got any suggestions in SoCal, I'm more than happy to listen and take them. But the departure out of Whiteman's an interesting one. If you do an IFR departure, you've got to do it. You basically run a runway departure procedure, and it takes you out north of Van Nuys, climbs you, and then makes you make a big ass loop. As if you guys can actually see me way up here. You make a big ass loop, then come back to Van Nuys, and actually end up flying your tech route. So it's a pretty fun one. Rancho. Now we're not gonna fly down to Rancho, man. I want to fly tower to tower because we're doing our untowered flight here. Crash rebooted for impact. Oh yeah, right. No, I actually killed the sim before I actually crashed, didn't I? Thoughts on this plane versus the Saab 340, Mr. Mike Romeo? It's a difficult comparison to make to compare this Embraer to the Saab. I enjoy this more than the Saab, but only because this is more of what I'm looking for out of a turboprop aircraft. That Saab is fiendishly difficult to fly, and I've never quite gotten the hang or spent the time with the Saab, I should say. So, yeah, I don't have a whole lot to say other than this is the aircraft that I prefer, just because it's more my style. This is just a sort of get up and go plane. We're sitting here talking, but like we're literally going to be off the ground in no time. So I have filed my flight plan, and we're going to go ahead and, excuse me, burp a little bit there. Pull up some information here about Kern Valley. I'm looking for frequencies. Freaks. There's no freaks here, are there? No frequencies. Okay, so there's no frequencies to worry about. So we got to look on the big chart here. We could look at Bakersfield. We could look at Bakersfield. We'll just put Bakersfield up here. Bakersfield approach. Actually, you know what? We're going to want... Yeah, we'll plan on calling Bakersfield approach for the IFR, because we're going to call them once we're pretty close to Bakersfield anyway. So Bakersfield approach is going to be... We'll just start with 118.8. Actually, we'll call departure. 126.45. We're going to call 126.45 first. And if that's the wrong frequency, they'll send us somewhere else. So 123.45 for now. We'll come back to that. And yeah, we'll also get the radios and whatnot set up here in a second. So really not a lot. Ooh. Okay. Not a lot to worry about with this plane. Like it's a fairly simple plane to fly. So we're just going to go straight to battery power. We'll turn on the panel lights. We'll turn on nav lights. Beacon, because we're about to start this sucker up. Landing taxi can stay off. Windshield wipers can stay off. Gens can stay off. AC bus bar inverters. You can bring those on now. If you don't bring those on yet, then whatever. I don't know. Blame it on the fact that Catstrator doesn't know what he's talking about. I've been flying a bunch of different planes lately, and my views have gotten all screwed up too. Let's see here. 73? No, that's the wrong way. 77? Yeah, looks a little more like it. Oh, yeah, there we go. All right, so initial separators and all that stuff can stay off, and we'll basically just turn this plane on. Wow, after we turn these lights down. Hello. You, and then, oops, no, you stay on. You come, there we go. I need to get weather up here, too. I just saw somebody loaded in. Holy crap. If I was ever prepared for a flight, man, things would be very different. Captain Colin, you haven't missed a damn thing. Welcome back. The Blu-ray, good to see you, buddy. Smalls95, welcome aboard. Peter says he'd be careful with statements like that. I don't know what my statements are, so yeah. We will not crash this. We'll try not to crash this time. I can't promise anything. A little bit less on the line this time, though. Mr. Andre, good to see you, buddy. Welcome aboard. All right, start the weather transfer. Start it for real that time. Now we should see some weather. Got somebody in a. I wonder if he's in a Pilatus. What do we got up here? Just two other people here. Cessna. Oh, he's actually in a Caravan. And then we got a Baron that's going to be joining us. Baron is probably, he's over here somewhere. We'll find him in a bit. All right, so let's get this thing going. Where's my parking brake? Pull you. There we go. We're gonna cheat and set the condition levers about halfway up here. You're not supposed to do this, otherwise you would normally hot start the plane, but I'm not worried about that because I know that I'm not gonna hot start the plane. And we'll grab the right ignition, move it to start, and watch. What did we forget to do? I have a sneaking suspicion we forgot to do something. Oh, you know what we forgot to do? Hang on. The plane's not quite as simple as I may have just made it out to be. We do need to turn the fuel pumps on. You. Alright, now we can turn the plane on. Let's try this again. There he goes. Yeah. Alright. RPM's coming up. Whoever mentioned it, this plane does sound glorious, yes. Mr. Chris Sim, we're flying the Embraer 110. Catstrator's favorite Catstrator's favorite turboprop. Also his most terrifying turboprop. Alright. You're good. The gen's on there. Alright, right gen's on. Give that left starter a whirl. This is the part where Lumberhack's going to chime in and tell me I did something wrong, because I'm pretty sure I should have left the gen run a little, or left it run on gen power a little longer. Mr. Fabiano, good to see you, buddy. Welcome aboard. All right, that engine looks like it's online. Oops, not you. That engine wasn't online. Pumps are on. Somebody break my plane? She ain't firing. She got no fuel flow. Why does she have any fuel flow? Did somebody break my plane? Peter? You broke my plane, didn't you? Seriously. Alright, what happened here? Why isn't she starting? It's probably because I screwed the battery up, isn't it? Really? I bet you broke something. In fact, actually, yeah, you did. See, right there. bastard. It's going to be one of those flights. All right. Jeff, dude, I saw the picture, man. Awesome, you got to go up in the go up to play with Mr. Moonbeam. All right, 2 good engines. Put that starter on right there. Move the props forward. Get that glorious, glorious sound. All right, well, that's heating up here. We'll crank on ye ol' weather radar. And we'll tune into... What did I say we're tuning into? 126.45.
120 across Van Nuys at 6,000. Clear at ILS runway 1645.
That was a whole lot of Peter. Words that I'm not sure I ever want to say again. Oh, dear God. All right. Arm that, turn that on. Prop sync comes off. Auto feather can be set. You're good, you're good. All right, so the first thing we want to tune into here is the Shafter VOR, 115.4. I don't really care about that right now, but we will soon. Promise you. And it does come in. We do have it. After Shafter, we'll get that ready. He's going to come Gorman, 116.1. 6.1. Good there, good there. Okay. Actually, what we need to do is tune into Unicom. Unicom here at Kern Valley is 122.8. So we got to make some traffic calls.
Here,
and then we'll go to 126.45. So 122.8. I need to get my pen and paper ready. So we will be writing stuff down. All right, Kern Valley Airport. We're looking at runways 17 and 35. Tango Sierra, Lima 05 to WHP. SMOT. We're looking for 17 and 17 or 15, or 17 or 35. And if we look out the window and zoom in, looks like we're preferring 3.5. So we're going to plan for 3.5. Means I'm going to set an initial course sort of off to the left a little bit here from 3.5. So we'll set an initial course of about, I don't know, 310 or so. To try to take us away from the mountains there. We'll grab the altimeter setting for Bakersfield.
You have amazing beer pouring skills.
Don't I ever. All right, 3025. Altimeter's 3013. So 3013 down here. All right, that's good, that's good. Overhead panel, whoops. Now we will turn on inertial separation. Passenger heat can stay off. Statopedic heat. Seat belts, no smoking. Good there. Taxi lights can come on. Don't need the wipers. Those are good. Those are all good. Down here to the forward panel, we don't have to worry about any altitude settings. We've already set our radios up. We'll come and squawk 1200 and Charlie. Turn on our DME on nav 1. Fuel looks good. Fuel's in good shape. Now, this is the air conditioning panel I always have problems with. What's the temperature outside? Life's eternal questions. Well, the temperature inside's 20 degrees Celsius. Is that hot? 40, that's about 70, right? Yeah, okay, so we're going to leave that how it is. Quick check of the flight controls. 20 on the flaps. We're ready to go. Set the fast direction, I'm sorry. I cannot set the fast direction vertical indicator, but the fast direction has been checked, and it's fast direction is checked and set. So we're good. 20 degrees Celsius is cold. Well, deal with it. Put a jacket on. In my house, it's not cold, damn it. just really sensitive. There we go. All right. I don't see anybody coming in. We'll make a call here in a moment, though, on CTAF. Oh, I love this plane so much. Oh, there's somebody. Is he on the runway? Okay, what do you think? Is that Baron on the runway or not? That taxiway doesn't actually exist. I'm gonna go with probably not. Kern Valley traffic, Embraer back taxi, runway 35, Kern Valley. Alright, let's make this turn here. Leave the props, we're gonna leave the props in mid-idle. Otherwise this plane's just gonna take off like a rocket. And put the landing lights on. Maybe he actually was on the runway. I can't really tell. I think that's Assad. That's the only problem with some of these smaller airports and scenery differences. He didn't make any traffic calls, so he gets the back of the line. Vega Dog, it's good to see you, man. I haven't seen you for a while. Mupples, welcome aboard. 20 degrees is actually pretty warm. That sounds fantastic. Surprised there's no fire truck. Yeah, we may see one later. Thinking about, welcome aboard. Greetings from Boston. It's good to see you in Germany. All right, so you'll notice the strobes down there. Those are the famous trying to kill us. I don't know, fighter planes. All right, little left brake here, full left rudder. Don't think we're gonna quite make this turn. We're going to use the grass a bit.
And Kern Valley traffic, 572 Charlie, Quebec, station air, number 3, Kern Valley.
Come on, turn. Turn. Kern Valley traffic, Embraer is taking off runway 35, straight out departure, Kern Valley. All right, so let's do you. All right, lights. And camera, and action. Let's get out of here. Once we unstick ourselves from the mud. All right, here we go. Power set. Airspeed. A little touchy. I'm gonna probably end up lifting before blue speed there. Positive rate. Gear. I may have made the plane a little too heavy. Flaps up. Kern Valley traffic, Embraer is clear, runway 35, Kern Valley. Alright. I made the plane way too heavy here. It's okay, we'll survive. Not if we fly into that mountain, we won't. Some altitude. We're going to have to fly down here, bang a Yui. I think that's the official term. Wait and see if we can use this little mountain. Or this little valley here. Help us with our turn. Man, we're heavy. Holy crap. I did not anticipate this. After takeoff, gears up, flaps are up. Taxi light can come off. Alright. So it's a nice turn here. Where are we sinking? Don't sink. See if we can get her stabilized here. Whoa! Hello. That was a jet. Alright. Autopilot engage. Autopilot activated, I should say. Autopilot's on. Heading mode. Let's turn off the track IR. Take assessment of what we're doing here. Little turny turn. Just go looking to clear these mountains, and we'll give our controller a call. 2635 is where we're going. 26. 30. Oh, 2645. 45? Whew, it's busy already, man. 2645. We're going to want to turn towards the Shafter VOR. So we'll start setting our nav up down here. There's direct. Once we're sure we're going to clear these mountains. They're cooking the engines a little bit, but they'll be okay. They can handle some punishment. I should have researched all of my, all of my numbers so I knew my climb statistics and whatnot. All right, turn the warm mode on. Bring the temperature up a touch. It appears though it's getting quite cool in here now. All right, so where are we at? We're 35 miles east of the Shafter VOR. 2645. Is that the right freak? Yeah. Why does the weather keep changing like crazy? That's not supposed to happen. Bakersfield approach, Embraer 717 Tango Sierra is climbing through 8,500, 31 miles east of the Shafter VOR, IFR to Whiteman.
717 Tango Sierra, Bakersfield approach, squawk 7141.
7141, Embraer 7 Tango Sierra. All right. 7 1 Oh, where's it at? There we go. 4, 1. Well, I did.
First 717 Tango Sierra, radar contact 30 miles east this after VOR. Cleared to the Whiteman Airport asphalt, climb maintain 111,000, Bakersfield altimeter 3013.
Go to the Whiteman Airport as filed. Climb maintain 11,000 and 3013 on the altimeter. Embraer 7 Tango Sierra.
First 7 Tango Sierra, be back correct.
All right, put ourselves in nav mode here. Where's my nav mode? It's down here, isn't it?
For 2612
Like
Juliet,
so.
contact Van Nuys Tower.
We should have pulled the props back. We were too busy and didn't get a chance to. We just crossed 10,000 feet though, so we'll have to start caring about nosing down here in a moment. Can't drop the landing lights. We'll have to pull the power back too once we get up here. we're definitely running the engines a bit
2612
hot.
Juliet, next tower, wind calm runway 16 right, clear to land.
So this plane does not have an altitude select, but it does have an
95
altitude
Eagle,
hold.
Contact departure.
So what's going to happen is as we approach 11,000 feet, we're going to look down here to this button and be ready to press
November
it.
225 Romeo Delta 5,500 climbing to 11 outside of Kern Valley.
For 9853 Gulf SoCal approach your Palm altimeter 3005.
And
Eagles
right
number 225 Romeo Delta
there.
contacting Bakersfield approach, say again.
Go ahead and bring our prop back to 83%.
Visual approach November 225 Romeo Delta Lancer Legacy out of Kern Valley 5, correction 6,500 climbing up to 11, looking to pick up clearance down to Whiteman.
All right.
225
83%
Romeo
right
Delta,
there.
Bakersfield approach, squawk 7303.
We're going to start pulling the power back a little bit here because otherwise we're going to go too
7303 5
We're going to
Romeo
go too
Delta.
hot. There we go. Hopefully that'll come down too a little bit as we speed up, but I don't know how that works. Okay, keep an eye on the airspeed. We're at 11,000 feet. We got 24 miles to go to Shafter. Looking good.
For 225 Romeo
We
Delta,
made it!
radar contact 31 miles east of this after VOR. Verify you can maintain your own terrain obstruction clearance from your present altitude to 1010,000.
We can remain clear of terrain up to 1010,000 5 Romeo Delta.
For 225 Romeo Delta,
yes.
cleared to the
I did think about that as I was climbing.
3013.
3013 and the altimeter cleared to Bakersfield is filed up to 11/12/21.
Okay, who do we have? J4421, welcome aboard. Ridiculous, good to see you, buddy. Welcome aboard. Amico95, welcome aboard. Bowman, welcome aboard. A vroom vroom in the sky. Al smoking tea. Big Bears, good to see you guys. Who have I got here? I get everybody? If I haven't said hello to you, do say hello. It's good to see everybody on this lovely, lovely Friday evening.
For 434
If you guys are just tuning in, we're just flying out of a little untowered airport called Kern Valley, and we're in the Embraer 110, a beautiful turboprop, an awesome turboprop made by Dreamfoil Designs. One of my absolute favorite planes, an X-plane, the Bandit. I know Mr. Fabiano, who, not sure if he's still in here, he was in here earlier, has done a number of flights with this on his YouTube channel, and also a great fan of this plane. Although I think he might fly the V-tail here, or Canthet, or whatever they call that kind. Camro, good to see you. Lego, welcome aboard, buddy. Spitty2, welcome aboard. Pan Am 747, good to see you as well. Danny SB, welcome aboard. Boy, I got a whole lot of new names coming in tonight, man. It's good to see all you guys. I'm super jazzed that you guys have come out to watch today. Is this better than the Coronado B1900? Yeah, for me it is at least. This is the B1900 is a fun plane, and it's a nice plane. The Coronado, Dan did a really good job working on that, but this plane is just more challenging. It's completely slant alpha. Like, it does have this GPS right here that, I mean, if we wanted to, we could say, okay, turn this
for 17
on.
Sierra, fly heading 180, join Victor 23, resume on navigation.
180, join Victor 23, resume on nav, Embraer 7 Tango Sierra. Alright, so 180. Heading mode. And Victor 23 is going to be 150 out of Bakersfield.
536 Papa Kilo, contact SoCal approach 134.
So we'll move our nav here to 150. Right about there. I don't know if it's probably a shortcut or it's a vector to get me ahead or behind somebody. Guess we'll find out. But yeah, what was I saying? This plane is, it's completely analog. It has this little it has this default FMC, if you want to call it that. And we could say, okay, airport.
536 Papa Kilo, SoCal approach for break altimeter 3002.
I mean, we could put Whiteman Airport and get a vector and all that stuff there, and I think we could even set that as our nav, but I'm actually not really sure. For all intents and purposes, that doesn't exist. So we fly this thing. We basically fly this thing off the radials, and it is just it's fun. It's challenging, and it's a fun plane. It sounds great too. Like, I don't know if the sound is really coming through on the stream because I usually keep it pretty low, but it's good stuff. Bad Mage, buddy, good to see you. Welcome aboard. Bad Mage has got the best hair in X-Plane, by the way. Or the best hair in flight simulation, we'll say. Do I have VSync enabled for X-Plane? I do not. I actually run X-Plane in windowed mode. So I just let it do whatever it's going to do.
Here, go ahead.
I find that the VSync in X-Plane I find does weird things because you do see such huge frame rate spikes that happens throughout your flight and throughout running the sim.
For 2612 Juliet, exit right, taxi parking via outside today.
Honey roasted cashew, yummy yum. Good to see you, buddy. Welcome aboard. Happy Pilot, welcome aboard. Team working on A340-600. Nice, dude. Let's get the old flyby going. Actually, we got to make sure we don't fly past our airway. So keep an eye on our HSI down here. HSI, CDI. Keep an eye on the nav dealy dially here thing, the spinny one. Bob rules 44. If I didn't say hello, welcome aboard. Ross Joe, good to see you, man. Big fan of the B200. Yeah, I do a lot of flying the B200. The C90 actually has been my Carenado King Air of choice lately, because I've been doing quite a lot of FS economy stuff, and that thing is a monster for FS economy. Like, it's got an 11 passenger capacity. It flies nice and high, nice and fast, and it's all around. It's fun. Like, I have a chubby for turboprops as it is anyway, but yeah, it's a good time. Any clue how long the trip is going to be?
782 Sierra Harbor Approach, Squawk 505.
The trip is going to be probably another 15 to 20 minutes.
50 Sierra 5052.
Would be my guess. Yeah, probably another 15, 20 minutes. I don't even know how fast we're going.
782
tell me, right?
5052.
We're doing 100 and... Wow, we're not going very fast. Oh, that's because we're flying. Yeah, we're not flying away just yet.
For 26 Sierra, contact Oslo approach 126.1.
Yeah, I don't know. My guess is 20 minutes. Still trucking on ATS. I haven't played ATS for a few days. I don't think I actually had touched it since this weekend. I had a pretty busy week in terms of like streaming and just life in general, so I really haven't had a lot of time to play. So no, I guess the answer to that would be I'm not. But I'm probably going to either tonight or this weekend. I don't really have anything to do this weekend, so we'll get a lot of time in. You can always watch back on YouTube, yes. 258 knots showing on PE, gotcha. Yeah, it's because we're not flying directly away from the VOR just yet. That's why this ground speed is not accurate. We are still on a heading. Heard the Embraer airplanes are buggy. They're probably talking about the jets. This is a very, very, very different plane from the
Number 26 here, Papa.
from the jet Embraers.
You don't need to say your position when you check in. Just your altitude, right, when you have to fix your full weather.
T-Craft, welcome aboard. Hey, good to see you, man. Mr. T-Craft is a private pilot up in New York.
Okay, 2 aircraft to 1 only for 26 here, Papa.
And I believe this is the first time he's coming to the stream, so.
Beer
talk, yeah. Well, I mean, the beer talk I was talking about was Mr. Chris M, who gave me a beer right before the stream started, or sent me a beer before the stream started, so I thanked him for that. If you want to talk about beer, I'm currently drinking a homebrew oatmeal stout. It's pretty good. I made it over New Year's weekend, and we just bottled it 2 weeks ago. We got movement down there, so we'll go to Nav. So I just bottled it about two and a half, actually 3 weekends ago now at this point, and I'm enjoying it. I mean, it's maybe it's because Plane, what are you doing? You don't turn that way, you turn the other way. There you go. Yeah, it's good. I've enjoyed the beer. And it might be because I made the beer and it's the face only a mother could love. I don't know. But it's good stuff. Chris M, random question for you. What's my favorite? Oh man, what is my favorite beer to drink? Are you talking about style of beer or actual beer? My favorite beer, and I preface this by saying when I talk about my favorite beer, hang on, actually. First things first. 42-mile airway. We need to cut over to the next VOR. So the next VOR is going to be Gorman 116.1, which we have tuned in. We will go briefly over to heading mode. And we're going to switch this to nav 2 to Gorman. Oops. And then we're going to change that to the reciprocal of 328.
Lima, clear to Vicksville Airport, fly heading clear to Palm Springs Airport, fly heading 250, radar vector.
Retard.
Maintain.
All right. Put nav mode in right there. Now we're flying towards
5,000, 1 German
Gorman.
Departure
Danny SB, thanks for the beer, buddy.
1 squawk 1536.
Thanks for the beers, Danny. We'll go with that. Appreciate it. Yeah, so when you talk about favorite beers, I like to make the distinction between the beers that I drink a lot of, like the beers that I have accessible to me, and then the beers that you don't get to have that often, but you really, really like. And I think my favorite, like, everyday drinker beer is the Young's Double Chocolate Stout. It's a little bit tough to find. You want to get it in cans, you want to get it on tap nitro poured. It is an absolutely spectacular beer. It has a nice creamy chocolatey flavor, and because it's nitro poured, it's just incredible. And that's my favorite beer. My favorite beer in general, like my favorite type of beer, I like stouts and porters. The closer you can get to motor oil or the kind of creamier, chocolatey, milky, lactose type of beer, the better. I know those are kind of two sides of a spectrum, but I'm not a big fan of hoppy beer. I'm not a big IPA fan. I like nice, crisp, refreshing beers, so I like Hefeweizens. I like the 312 by Goose Island, but I love stouts and porters. You generally can't go wrong with a good stout and porter. You're fine, Mr. T-Craft. We're flying out of Lima 05, Kern Valley, heading down to Whiteman Airport, Kilo Whiskey Hotel Papa. So we're currently just flying out of...
Sierra, contact Los Angeles Center 125.27.
125.27, Embraer 7 Tango Sierra. 25. 27.
Runway 2 Sierra, Santa Barbara Tower, make straight in runway 25, clear to land.
I was just about to say, we're going to have a frequency change soon. Los Angeles Center, Embraer 717 Tango Sierra, 11,000.
717 Tango Sierra, Los Angeles Center, Palmdale, altimeter 3016.
16, Embraer 7 Tango Sierra.
Aircraft calling for IFR, say again.
Alright, move you to 16. Yeah, so we're flying down to Whiteman Airport. So we just flew out of, actually we're just flying into the Gorman VOR.
Airport as filed, maintain 6,000, expect 10,000, 1 German after departure.
Yeah, well on our way.
Departure frequency 126.45.
To Gorman, after Gorman comes Fillmore, 112.5. So we're flying on nav 2 currently, so we can tune nav 1, 112.5. Bellamy Craft and C, welcome aboard.
Or when would be ready for first?
7 hours off of 1,000 hours on X-Plane. Yeah, I think we're going to hit that this weekend. We might even hit that tonight.
Ready for departure this week.
See how things go. Tech Claw, I love Guinness. I actually, I'm a huge fan of Guinness.
Sierra traffic 9 o'clock, 3 miles. Westbound indicates 1,000. Report traffic in sight.
We have the traffic Embraer 7 take us here. What's he doing? Oh boy, that's close. Well, he didn't hit us. That was pretty high speed, though. Ha! Traffic out there. We got all sorts of traffic. We got to.
301 Charlie, Ontario clearing. So on departure, fly heading 35, maintain VFR.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of Guinness. Captain Kajuk, good to see you, buddy. Welcome aboard. Foxtrot Oscar, good evening. Happy Friday. Danny SB, I think I said hello to you. But hello again. Yeah, we'll file a NASA report on that one. Yeah, I mean that's one of those situations where it's like the other guy probably would have noticed me and probably would have, not flown into me, but yeah. There wasn't a whole lot that I could have done there. I guess I could have tried to do a super climb, but even then, like, what good am I gonna be? Oh shit, we overflew. 166.
Thank you, Sierra.
We overflew our VOR, and now we need to turn towards 166. And of course, the controller is watching my every move, and if it wants to, can call me out on this, but I didn't miss it by much. I swear, officer, I didn't run over the curb or hit that person by much. Dirto! Good to see you, man. Welcome aboard. Ron H., welcome aboard. Happy Friday, everybody.
302 and Charlie under regarding 26.
They don't do RBSM at 11K. Yeah, I don't think they do. That actually, I think it was a military route that we just flew over, and that's what that guy would have been flying. What was it? Maybe not. Nah, there's a military route that we're flying over right now.
For 225, remaining contact off Santa Center 125.
10 to 11,000. I don't know. Oh yeah, no, we did fly over a military route. We flew over Victor Romeo
11,000.
1257.
For 225, Romeo to Los Angeles Center.
All right, so we need to do some planning here.
016, 5 Roman Delta.
The airway that we're on.
Here to maintain 1010,000.
1010,000. Embraer 7 take us here. All right, disengage alt. Nose are down just a touch. We're not going to go down very fast. We'll pull the prop back just a little bit. Oops. A little bit more than that. Pull the prop back a little more. Okay, so we got to keep an eye on this. Wait for it to get to 10,000. We also got to make a change over here. So 27 miles on this airway. That's going to put us at 13.5 miles. We need to make a change. I can handle that.
717 Tango, contact SoCal approach 134.2.
34.2, Embraer 7 take us here.
For 225 Romeo Delta, traffic 12 o'clock, 3 miles. Now the 1,000 report site.
Okay, so that's coming down. There is no weather at Whiteman, so I'm gonna see what he decides to give me. SoCal approach, Embraer 717 Tango Sierra 10,200, 10,000.
For 717 Sierra, SoCal approach, when you have the Whiteman weather, and expect the VOR Alpha approach unless you'd like something else.
VOR Alpha approach, we'll let you know we have the weather, 7 Tango Sierra. All right, we got to make a change here. A lot going on here. Heading mode, engage. change to nav 1. Nav 1's supposed to be 112.5.
Report if not airborne by 0045 Zulu. Time now 0032 Zulu. Report airborne this frequency.
112.5 is Fillmore, and I don't have
717
it.
Tank Sierra. Cleared VOR Alpha approach circle runway 30. Report Kanawha inbound.
Say again, 7 Tango Sierra.
7 Tango Sierra. Cleared VOR Alpha approach circle runway 30. Report Kanawha inbound.
Cleared VOR Alpha, circle runway 30, cleared Kanawha, Embraer 7 Tango Sierra.
Number 7 Tango Sierra, not cleared to Kanawha, just report Kanawha.
Report Kanawha, Embraer 7 Tango Sierra.
I think I stepped on someone a minute ago. Aircraft I stepped on, Dagan.
Okay, why am I not picking this up? 112.5 is Fillmore.
782 Sierra, Roger, on departure, fly runway heading, maintain VFR below 1,500. Departure frequency 120.55 and keep your 5052 squawk.
Alright, so my nav 1 radio appears to be broken. Alright, so 347.
Right, Sierra, read back on runway 25, taxi via Alpha Golf, cross runway 15, right runway 15 left.
Alright, nav mode here. So nav 1 seems to be not working at all. That's a problem. I need to get Whiteman Airport VOR Alpha approach up. VOR Alpha says from Fillmore we can go down to 4,400 feet. And I can go down now to 9,500. So I really can't go down at all now. But as soon as we cross Fillmore, we go down to 4,400.
26 here, Papa contact, man. Or first contact, power.
All right. 120 out of Fillmore. All right, there's the cross. So heading 120. Course 120.
Runway 17, clear to land.
Bring our prop back here. Disengage altitude mode. So now we can go down to 4,400 feet.
Refinery Delia, Baggage Wheel approach ident. For 225 Romeo Delta,
Kanawha is going to be 5.1 from Van Nuys.
134.2.
We never did get the Whiteman weather. Oh, fuck. Nav mode here. Ourselves back on course.
And SoCal 5 Romeo Delta
11.3 miles
down to 10,000.
Will get us to Van Nuys. Okay, on our way down. That's good. Pull the speed back a little bit here too.
504 November uniform, Bakersfield ground, departure frequency 118.8, squawk 3403.
Whiteman Information Hotel. Whiteman Tower.
And SoCal 225
service.
Romeo Delta 5005 down to 10,000.
For 504 November uniform, read back correct. For 225 Romeo Delta, SoCal approach, provide me at the Whiteman weather, expecting visual approach at 30.
I will call you with the weather and expect the visual 5 Romeo Delta.
SoCal approach Embraer 717 Tango Sierra. It appears that the weather Addons is out of service at Whiteman. Do you have weather closer for us?
Now, someone was on pass in front of the Whiteman weather. Wind calm, tag clear, temperature 24, dew point minus 0 degree, altimeter 3017.
Thank you for that, Embraer 7 Tango Sierra. Okay, so winds are calm.
And 5 Romeo Delta has the weather at Whiteman.
5 Romeo Delta, rudder fly heading 140, descend and maintain 4,000, vector to the airport.
All right.
140 on the heading down to 4,000.
Heading mode. Okay, so next up we're going to care about Van Nuys 113.1. Our busted ass nav 1. 0.1, we're going to be coming in at 075.
For 26 here, Papa Roger.
75 is right there. Put ourselves in nav mode. We should turn into that. Okay, I've got my throttle all the way back.
Bird 302 and Charlie, Ontario Tower, runway 26 left clear for takeoff.
Now I can go down to 3,700 feet. And then we should be able to bleed some speed off. I'm gonna go props full forward too. That's gonna help us slow down a touch. All right, 5.1 miles. We report Canog.
Boeing 5 Sierra Lima, big ground, safe position.
Another 5 miles to go. We do have the field.
For 5 Sierra Lima, runway 1, taxi via Charlie Alpha. For 26 here, pop contact, Oslo approach 126.1.
Always, never a dull moment. Always interesting here. There's the field.
For 26 here, pop Oslo approach ready. For 504 November, uniform Bakersfield, ground runway 30, right taxi via Alpha Bravo.
Load there. We'll get her slowed down here. Actually, we don't need to get slowed down that much. Zero 046. Out of Van Nuys. SoCal approach, Embraer 717 Tango Sierra crossing Canog.
Embraer 7 Tango Sierra. Embraer 7 Tango Sierra, contact Whiteman Tower.
Over to Whiteman Tower, Embraer 7 Tango Sierra. Whiteman Tower 1350. Whiteman Tower, Embraer 717 Tango Sierra is on the VOR Alpha approach circle 30.
717 Tango Sierra, Whiteman Tower, circle west of the airport, enter left downwind, runway 30.
Circle west of the airport, left downwind, runway 30, Embraer 7 Tango Sierra.
3021, Charlie, radar contact departure.
Departure 3021 Charlie.
3,200 feet here to Van Nuys.
3021 Charlie, SoCal approach, cancel altitude restriction, resume mode navigation.
Alright, let's get some flappage out. We need more drag, sir. Giving her all she's got. I know that I can do. I know that I can do flaps 20 before the.
Sierra, ready to go. Runway 25.
782 Sierra, Santa Barbara Tower, runway 25, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff. Runway 25. 782 Sierra.
There's that. Runway 30. Set that there as a reference for us.
For 225 Romeo,
or anything
fly
like
heading
that.
0980. 225 Romeo, thank you, cleared visual approach runway 30.
Here comes pattern height. This flaps 40. Gear coming down. We have not been cleared yet.
Sierra, runway 30, clear to land in call.
Good land runway 30, Embraer 7 Tango Sierra. Never a dull moment landing at Whiteman, I'll tell you.
Number 600 Juliet, climb maintain 1010,000.
Victorville Tower, Boeing 5 Sierra Lima is holding short, runway 21.
Number 5 Sierra Lima Victor Tower.
Oh, it wouldn't be a proper approach if we didn't overshoot it like that.
Clear for takeoff 21, Boeing 5 Sierra Lima.
I don't know why I chose this airport. This runway is also very terrifying to land on. It's going to be a thumper.
For 225 immediately contact Whiteman Tower. For 260 Papa enable St. Vincent.
Man. I gotta adjust the sense of the, I gotta adjust those pedals.
For 260 Papa to advise IFR cancellation.
And Whiteman Tower, 225 Romeo Delta, visual 30.
Remember 260 Papa negative. No, don't spark VFR yet. You haven't canceled your IFR. Maintain your present beacon code. For 7 Tango Sierra, welcome to Whiteman. We're right at the end, Alpha to parking maintenance frequency.
Oh, it's good to see you. Alpha to parking, your frequency, Embraer 7 Tango Sierra.
For 225 Romeo Delta Whiteman Tower on the left downwind runway 30, clear to land.
Alright, left downwind 30, clear to land, 5 Romeo Delta.
Alright, flaps can come up. Pits can be aired.
For 780 Sierra, radar contact.
We made it, we made it, we made it. Alright.
Over to
lights
departure,
off.
Cessna 782
Stop squawking.
For 782 Sierra, so request Santa Barbara departure, cancel altitude restriction, resume on navigation.
Where, oh where should we park? Park out here where it's nice and
3021 Charlie,
light on
contact SoCal
aircraft.
approach 128.1.
let's pull in here. Well, that was a flight. Having only one working nav radio in this plane is interesting.
For 5
November
contact
7
departure.
9er 1 Juliet Oscar radio check.
Boeing 5 Sierra Lima, contact departure.
Departure, Boeing 5 Sierra Lima.
All right.
3021 Charlie,
Pull you
SoCal
out.
approach downwind
Pull you
altimeter
out.
3003.
Bleeds can come off. 1 and 2.
Number, I think it was number 791 Juliet Oscar downwind.
We did forget the inertial separators.
But be advised that
Oops.
the U.S. Oscar is not a legal letter in a call sign. You'll need to change that Oscar to some other letter.
Off you. That's off. Beacon can come off. We'll leave the nav lights on for now. Static pitot heat can come off. AC bus bar. I don't know what that actually does. We'll just leave it on. And off she
Boeing
goes.
5 Sierra Lima, Oscar departure radar contact, climb maintain 3000. Clear direct Apples intersection, resume on navigation.
23:45. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Whiteman. Whiteman Airport. Local time is 4:45. Should get some traffic coming in here at some point. A couple guys are supposed to show up, but they were a little slower than me. See, there's John Fly coming into the north, and then Tyler's in the downwind right now on the Legacy. Whew, Warbird Hunter, welcome aboard. Good to see you. Dover Elevator. Good to see you. These rollout tires work for better than grip for radio. All right, let's go to joystick here. I need to adjust my this. That needs to be a little less linear. So I'm having my pedals are super twitchy right now. And the way that we can kind of fix that is by increasing this yaw control response, basically meaning that they become less sensitive. Oh man, that's a sporty approach there, Tyler. He overshot as well, so I don't feel quite so bad. Mr. Unicorn, good to see you, buddy. Welcome aboard. When on PilotEdge, should we have it load real weather? Honestly, T-Craft, it don't matter. If you're not going to use real world weather, it's usually good to put it in your comments, or put it in the remarks section that you're using custom weather. But you can use your own weather. Shocks don't care, only the pride. Oh man, that's a classic Tyler Walton landing right there. Of course, I can't say much. Dude, look at this. There's a tailwind. There's always a tailwind when you're coming in here, man. This airport's weird. Yeah, realistically, I should have landed the other direction. My Noodles Caramel, good to see you. Aircraft Gal, good to see you. Welcome aboard. All right, where are we going next? Somebody tell me where to go. We're going to go someplace in SoCal from Whiteman. I hadn't really thought this one through. Just that I'm flying out of Whiteman. San Diego's too long. San Diego area is too long. I was thinking maybe Chino. We don't do that very often. Or John Wayne. We can always do John Wayne. Do I fly in real life? I do not. I have flown a plane once for 0.9 hours, and I had a great time. I did a really good job, but I don't have the funds to go learn how to fly right now. So, no, I don't fly in real life. Soon, eventually, one of these days. It's on my list. Can we see a replay? If I show you the replay, I got to reload my sim and all that stuff because it gets all wonky. So I'm gonna pass on the replay. Rest assured, the replay didn't look very good. I promise you. French Valley. I got scenery down there. We can do French Valley. Is there a tech route going to French Valley? Let's see here. Ah, there is a tech route. Okay. Oh my god. Oh boy, is there ever a tech route. Ooh, man, look at that flight. Okay. Take this bad boy to Corona. I don't know if I have scenery for Corona. Make Peter train me. It's not, dude, it's not about paying for the instructor, man. It's like you still got to pay $140 an hour to rent a damn plane. Tech routes came from myflightroute.com. Myflightroute.com. My flight route also has an ATIS player too, which is pretty handy. Okay, so we'll head down to French Valley because that's the first one I saw. I would do Corona, but I don't even know where is Corona. Is Corona one of these airports? Corona Airport. Kajo. Where is that? Oh, that's Corona. I don't have any scenery there. We'll chat about that, Josh. We'll do French Valley because that's a pretty gnarly looking tech route. Okay. So what are we filing here? Burn 15. All right, so we're gonna go to PilotEdge. PilotEdge.net. You can file through the game client or the sim client, or you can file on here. 17 Tango Sierra. We're gonna be Embraer 110. It's gonna be slant alpha, 230 knots, Kilo Whiskey Hotel Papa, F70, and we're gonna be flying at 7,000 feet according to the tech route. God damn, where the... There we go. 7,000 feet. And we're going to fly the... Not you. We're going to fly the Burbank November 15 tech route. Losing all my tabs here. Okay. File that sucker. Pull you over there. Let us also change time of day. No. So the time of day, I don't know. Let's go morning. I like mornings. Up in the old airplane here. I'm going to make him a little lighter this time. I feel like we were a bit on the heavy side. Kick some passengers off. And you off. Okay, so let's figure this out. We're probably going to get the 3-0 departure procedure. That's going to mean we need to pull up takeoff minimums. And burn 15 is going to have you. And the departure procedure says Whiteman, you. All right. Runway 30 climbing left turn heading 260. All aircraft come to 4,500 feet via the Van Nuys 325 radial, and then a left turn back direct to the Van Nuys VOR. We're also going to fix our plane too while we're at it. Did he actually break my plane? Or did I break my plane? Nothing seems to be broken. That's a bit worrying. Did I push something and break it? No. Oh, you know what? I might have actually broke the radio myself. Because I think I accidentally clicked on... I blame Peter. I think I accidentally clicked on something here. I'm at 3.1. Let's figure this out. All right, we'll turn the plane on, and then we'll get rid of smoke out of here. So, props to feather, condition levers up, bleeds are off, overhead panel gens are off. Overall panel looks good. And starting engine number 2. I got upset because I thought that Peter broke my nav 1, but I think I might have clicked the wrong button and broke it myself. I think I clicked that right there, and I don't know if it turned it down. I don't actually know what that did. Right, you're off. Gen's on. Sit here with one gen on for the time being. Apparently we need both gens on. Why am I missing a whole bunch of lights? Oh, no? Oh yeah, Dude, my plane is in bad shape right now. None of the light textures are working. Tell me that things are on. Like, these lights are supposed to turn on, and none of them are on. Which is going to be a bit of a problem for actually operating this aircraft. Alright, so here's what we're going to do. Disconnect from PilotEdge. I'm going to reload the plane. I didn't want to do this, but I'm going to have to. Yep. Time for a reload. Pratt PT, good to see you, buddy. Welcome aboard. Yeah, Keith, Peter, you wouldn't be that mean, but I know somebody else who would. We'll just take this starting position. Turn you off. Let's try this again. All right, parking brake set. Gonna start this off from scratch. Battery, panels, You're off. You're on. You're on. You're off. Ah, there we go. Now they work. That was weird. All right. You back to feather. You're going to go right there. Boom, 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 boom. Bleeds can stay off. That panel looks good. Just make sure we still... No, that's some payload in here. All right, let's try this again. Starting engine number 2. Yeah, so I have no idea what happened there. All the lights just sort of didn't... Like, all the little green lights just didn't work. And that causes a bit of a problem when you're trying to fly this thing. 13... 1. Good news is the nav's working now. Did I engage parking brake? Yeah. Let's turn you on, though. Okay. Engine number 1 is good. You go off. You go on. That's up. That's up. Great. Engine number 1. Reset quantum inhibitor. Nah, it could be... I mean, you'd think it would be the batteries, but all the other lights were on. Like, the plane had power. And it was even spinning the starters, too. So, like, it had juice. Alright, that's good. You go. Gens come up. Leave that on feather for the time being. Come on, you come on. And 1, 2, 3, and you, and let's get our clearance. So we're gonna call up another beer. Pilodon P3 Ron, good to see you guys. Welcome aboard. I need another beer. So we're gonna sit here. You guys can watch it go all spinny. I'm not even on PilotEdge, am I? Y'all can watch it go spinny. I'll be back in a few minutes. It's very important. All right. Thanks for sticking around, everybody. I saw some new faces in here. Who we got tonight? Red Hot Molten Cheese says he needs this update. Okay. Somebody joined. Torb, good to see you, man. Welcome aboard, Torbinator. Sudia, welcome aboard. Pablo LeChuck.
Retard.
Oh, God. John Fly! Thank you for the beer, sir. Much appreciated. All right, everybody should go check out Mr. John Fly, by the way. He has a good time. Okay, so we were just about to call clearance, weren't we, before we realized we're in bad way. The Trans Factor, good to see you, man. Yeah, so the virtual FAA comes and says, "Sir, were you drinking shitty beer?" "No, I was drinking good beer." "Okay, that's fine." $70 smart. All right, we're gonna call Whiteman ground. 25-0. 25-0. All right, 25.0. Nobody talking. Great. White McGround, Embraer 717 Tango Sierra, IFR, French Valley.
Number 717 Tango Sierra, Whiteman Ground, clear to the French Valley Airport. Clear to runway 30, departure procedure, Van Nuys via warm minutes filed. Maintain 5,000, expect 7,000, 10 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 134.2, squawk 2742.
Clear to the French Valley Airport, runway 30, departure procedure, Van Nuys is filed. 5,000 on departure, 7,000 within 10. Departure 134.2, squawk 2742, Embraer 7 Tango Sierra.
Embraer 7 Tango Sierra, read that correct?
Okay, so we talked about the procedure.
Oh
boy, more beer. Tech Claw, good to, or Tech Claw. Tech Claw, thank you for the beer, sir. Much appreciated. Cheers. Cheers to everybody. Dasudia says he's been here since the start. Dasudia, that's the first time I've seen you talk, man. Tonight, at least. Bobena88, welcome aboard.
Number 5, sorry about that. Going to the tower earlier. Contact Palm Springs Tower.
This next beer is not homebrew. It's a
Palm Springs
fisherman's
Tower,
brew.
5 Sierra Lima is on the go around.
25 Sierra Lima, Palm Springs Tower. Sorry about that. Make right goes traffic, runway 31 left, clear to land.
Ah, yes.
Make right traffic for...
This is a fisherman's ale, or fisherman's brew, I should say, by Cape Ann Brewing Company in Gloucester, Massachusetts. It's the other spectrum of delicious. A nice golden, I guess you would call this American ale, is sort of what this is. It's very, very good, though. I rather like it. Okay, so we need to talk about the departure procedure for runway 30. I wrote that down here. We'll get rid of the 2. Okay, so runway 30, climbing left turn heading 260. All right, so heading 260.
Retard.
What did my plane just do? Another beer! Hot flight attendant sends me a beer. Thank you, hot flight attendant. I think I know who that was. Much appreciated. Ah, you guys are going to get me drunk by the end of the night. All right, heading 260. Thank you, everybody, for the donations. Much appreciated. It's not what we're here for, but it's definitely nice to see you once in a while.
9 miles from Katy, turn right.
All right, all aircraft climb to 4,500 feet via the Van Nuys 325 radial. So we've tuned in Van Nuys 113.2. And, yep, or 113.1, I should say. So we're going to look for the 325 radial. Yep, okay. 325 radial. And then climbing left turn, direct Van Nuys VOR. Okay, so 325. So this is a weird one. This actually has you flying away from the Van Nuys VOR climbing. There's 325.
Sport Cruiser 544.
Retard.
Another one! Gravy train captain, thank you, sir. Thank you for the beer.
Flight
Much
4 Juliet
appreciated.
Lima is at West
And the
Ramp
donation,
with
whatever we want to call it.
Bravo.
I like calling
Would
it the
like to
beer
go
though, because I
VFR to
feel less.
Ontario with flight
I feel less
following.
bad about it.
For 544
So what's going to
Juliet
happen
Lima,
is
contact all-wing clearance.
we're going to take off out of here. We're going to make a turn. Okay, we're going to grab a radial off Van Nuys, and then we're basically going to fly north until we reach 4,500 feet, and then we swing back around direct to Van Nuys. So that's going to be the departure procedure. From there, then we'll fly this crazy route and make our way down to French Valley. All right. Okay. So that's... Oh, shit. That's the wrong nav radio. I set nav 2 up. Now I need to set this for real here. Okay, 325. Perfect. All right. Weather winds were calm. Yeah, that happened again. Something else broken with my plane. Everybody keep messing with my stuff.
Victorville ground Legacy 723 Bravo Alpha. We'd like to get
I
our
don't know what
IFR
the
to Oxnard.
Problem is, he's making my throttle stuck. Something. Why does it keep
723
surging?
Bravo Alpha, Victorville ground. Clear to the Oxide Airport, flighting 250.
He's
Radar
laughing,
vectors,
too.
Palmdale VOR.
Because even if, you know what, even if Peter's not doing it, it's the paranoia. It's the paranoia that will get you.
Departure frequency 1.
All right, left, right, flaps 20.
126.1, squawk
Check those
3376.
guys. Props to full.
Retard,
Clear to,
retard,
Holy
retard.
crap, we got another beer.
250
No message on this beer.
After departure, radar
Foxtrot Oscar
vectors
19, thank you for the no
to
message beer.
Palmdale, then as filed. Maintain 5,000, expect 8K. 10 minutes after departure,
John
126.1,
Fly.
3376.
You killing me,
in the
John.
box for
Good to see you again,
723
Jeff.
Bravo Alpha.
Oh, yes.
Bravo Alpha, correct. We're
That's
600
good stuff
Juliet
right
attack Van Nuys Tower.
All right, let's get out of here. Track our powers activate.
Las Vegas Tower, Argentina 746 Heavy, 1 right at Delta, ready for departure.
We're going to thread the needle between these two
Retard,
planes here.
retard, retard.
Oh my god, another beer.
For 600
FAA ramp check. Need to check my bags. No, I have not seen Pablo. Oh shit, I forgot to set you guys. Guys, I forgot to set the squawk code. 2742.
For that 853 goal.
7
approach, squawk
4
246.
2. All right.
2462.
John Wayne clearance, Sport Cruiser 544
I'm still
Juliet
not
Lima.
sure about that windsock there, but
Number 544 Juliet.
what's my weather saying? We'll go with it. White McGraw, Embraer 717 Tango Sierra has the weather is ready for taxi.
717 Tank Sierra, White McGround, rate 30, taxi via Alpha Echo.
30 Alpha Echo, Embraer 7 Tango Sierra.
504 November uniform contact SoCal approach 134.2.
All right. Clear right, clear
For
left.
2612 Juliet, radar service terminated. Squawk VFR, contact Fox Tower. G'day.
Oh, dude, the sound of those turboprops, man.
746 Heavy, 1 right at Delta, ready for departure.
God, it's so good.
Argentina 746 Heavy, Las Vegas Tower, runway 1 right.
That guy's
takeoff,
accent.
wind call.
These turboprops and his accent,
1
okay?
right,
Not
for
his,
takeoff, Argentina 746 Heavy.
his accent right there,
504
Argentina.
uniform SoCal approach, Burbank altimeter 30.
It's good stuff. All right, 5,000 feet's the initial
For
altitude.
544 Juliet Lima, I think you were calling, say again?
544 Juliet Lima
8
is
hours
at
bottle
West
throttle.
Ramp with information Bravo. Would like to go VFR to Ontario with flight following.
For 544 Juliet, John Wayne, clearance on departure fighting 330, maintain VFR at or below 2,400. Departure frequency 128.1, squawk 241.
Yeah, dude, they're pretty good. I don't know, the Majestic Q400's got pretty good turboprops that are quite close to the real thing. But yeah, I'm happy with these. All right, so Whiteman Tower.
Departure fly heading 330, at or below 2400, squawk 1241, and could you say the frequency for departure again?
Whiteman Tower,
First
Whiteman
frequency,
Tower. I
Kuwait
need
Point
you.
142 Lima.
135.0.
50 Lima is off on Julia for the gates.
All right, so let's get our props forward. That's not props. Those are props. You up, you on.
Number
Heading
50
mode.
Lima, exit the parking.
Sorry, I still didn't get
VLC,
the frequency for Juliet Lima.
All right.
Sorry, you were stepped on for 50 Lima.
50 Lima,
Lights.
exit the parking. VLC,
Camera,
Whiskey, 50 Lima.
flaps,
544 Juliet Lima,
action.
read back.
All right. Whiteman Tower, Embraer 717 Tango Sierra, holding short 30.
717 Tango Sierra, Whiteman Tower, runway 30, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, runway 30, Embraer 7 Tango Sierra.
Fox Tower de Havilland 2612 Juliet is 6 to the south, inbound to land, full stop.
All right, I've adjusted my pedals, so with any luck, we're going to be a little less twitchy this time.
Left downwind.
Enter left downwind for report.
Somebody was asking earlier what the flight plan was, by the way. We're heading Whiteman down to French Valley. Here we go. Power set. Still a little twitchy. Airspeed's alive. Positive rate gear. Left turn to 260, it looks like.
Embraer 717 Tango Sierra, contact departure.
Departure, Embraer 7 Tango Sierra. Make that turn. Turn the autopilot on right there. Of course, he's going to really try to nose us down there. All right. Departure is 134.2. Our pilot's finding more creative ways to try to kill us. So call departure, Embraer 717 Tango Sierra, 2,400, 5,000.
717 Tango Sierra, so call departure radar contact, climb maintain 7,000.
7,000, Embraer 7 Tango Sierra.
For 608 Juliet, taxi parking via Alpha, good day.
All right, 7,000 feet. Get our nose down here so we get the flaps out. Track our powers can be turned off now. Taxi light comes off. Inertial separators can come off. Keeping an eye down here for this movement on this radial.
For 544 Juliet Lima, downwind ground, safe position.
Here. All right, after takeoff,
For 544 Juliet Lima, runway 20 right at kilo.
gears up, lights out, flaps are up. And
For
taxi
544
lights
November uniform, what are your intentions regarding the Los Angeles class Bravo airspace?
We will try to traverse Class Bravo via the coastal route. Our final destination
props
is
back
Florence.
to 97%.
504 November uniform, roger, cleared to the Los Angeles class Bravo airspace, speed of coastal route southbound, maintain VFR at 5,000.
There's movement on the radial. Go to nav mode.
Clear to Class Bravo for 504 November uniform, maintain VFR at 5,000.
So we're going to make this right turn here. We're pretty much immediately going to make a left turn back to Van Nuys. But we need to be above 4,500 feet before we properly can make the turn. And there's 4,500, so we'll go to heading mode. Turn back towards Van Nuys direct. Once we leave the Van Nuys VOR, we're going to leave the Van Nuys VOR, I should say, at a course of
For
095.
262 Juliet, runway 24, clear to land.
To go. So things we're watching. We're watching our turn. We're uncoordinated, but I'm not going to be too concerned about that at the moment. So we're watching our turn. We are watching our
Frontier at
climb.
746, heavy contact approach. For 727 Hotel, following clearance video loud and clear.
1,000 to go. And 4.5 miles out of Van Nuys. So I have buttons on my HOTAS, or on my stick, I should say,
heavy,
my throttle, that allow me to
contact.
control heading, course, and then also pitch in the autopilot. And that's what I'm using to adjust all of this. 400. Bring the nose down a touch. Start arresting that ascent. 3 miles to
For
go to Van Nuys.
774 Hotel, that's all clearance on departure flighting 150, maintain VFR to below 3,000.
Dave
Departure
Nelson!
frequency
Welcome aboard. Good to see you.
128.1, squawk 6220.
100 to go. And boom. All right, there's altitude mode. We will come in here, bring the props back. That's going to be you to 83%. So watching this guy right here. 83, we're going to pull the power back to get our temperatures back in the green.
I did it with correct runway 20 right,
All right.
Kilo Taxi via Bravo.
We're crossing over Van Nuys right now. We need to turn out of here 09 or 5. We'll do that right now. So 09 or 5 on the heading, 09 or 5 on the course. Go slightly right of that.
For 727 Hotel, do you copy your departure instructions?
We're going to be on this until we get to It's Me. It's Me is identified as... How do we identify
The aircraft
It's Me?
calling in Annex A again.
1722. Looks like 26 miles. 26 miles from Van Nuys is going to be It's Me.
Cirrus 504 November uniform contact SoCal approach, 134.9.
134.9 and 504 normal uniform.
Are we going to be under a Bravo? No, this route keeps us out of the Bravo.
For 221 Bravo, go Palms main clearance, go ahead.
Alright, capturing the nav. Capturing the nav. I said...
November 221 Bravo Echo, clear to the Santa Monica Airport. We had a Cathedral 1 departure, Palm Springs VOR.
There it goes.
Then
Okay.
it's filed. Maintain 7,000, expect 10,000, 1 minute.
Okay, sit rep. We're out of Van Nuys. We're at 7,000 feet.
Walk 5151.
There's where do we leave from? There's where we left from. Yeah, we're doing good. At 22 DME, we're going to change to a different VOR. Bye-bye.
221
Love
Bravo
you
Echo,
too.
return. For 504 November form, SoCal approach, Los Angeles altimeter
110.4.
3005.
2. That's picked up. Alright, just going to use that as a point of reference as we get a little closer. Alright, so 26 DME is the number that we're looking for.
For
Just going to
2612
cruise
Juliet,
until then.
parking via Alpha Gate.
Whew, man. Jeff, if you're still here, buddy, have a good one. Thanks for stopping by.
For
Reslox,
727
good to see you.
Hotel,
Attack Medic, welcome aboard. Reslox from Germany.
For 727 Hotel, I already gave you...
Man, Warbird Hunter, only I can hear
Retard.
What do we got here? 4 Mike Romeo, got some homemade beer, wine, bit of scotch on me.
For 727
Love all the videos,
Hotel,
learn a
on
ton,
departure,
blast to watch. Mr. 4 Mike
150,
Romeo, thank you
maintain
very much for the
VFR
beer.
below 3,000.
In fact, thank you very much for like 3 cases of beer.
128.1,
Much appreciated, dude.
6220.
I appreciate all of you guys tuning in, all of you guys spending your Friday evenings with me. Spending all your days, any of the days that you spend out here with me. You guys are too much. Thank you so much.
For 727 Hotel, read back correct.
All right. 2:22 a.m. Yeah, it's a little earlier here. 8:22 in the evening at Boston.
For 72 Dreamfoil, Alpha, Victorville, ground runway 21, taxi via Charlie
Oh
Alpha.
my God, dude, I love that departure. It's so much fun coming out of Whiteman because it's just like you're just constantly doing stuff, especially in this plane. You're like on it.
Tina 746 heavy, contact Los Angeles Center 126.35.
All right. So anyway, we're out of Whiteman Airport, heading down to French Valley. We're flying the I don't know, one of the Burbank tech routes. Burbank November 15 tech route. We got some time to chat here.
We're in Tina 746 heavy, Los Angeles Center. Climbing
Flying on the
KFL
PilotEdge
230.
network. If you guys aren't familiar with it, PilotEdge.net. It's a network based out of flight with a
aircraft calling, go ahead.
It's a network where you can fly in Southern California, the Los Angeles ARTCC, and you'll have top-down ATC coverage. So we will have an ATC our entire way there. Mr. Peter is currently controlling us. PEPG
For
here on Twitch.
60587, following clearance on departure, fly heading.
Peter is also an expert at iRacing and was my spotter last week if you happened to tune in on Sunday. But so here's what we're doing. We're flying out of. So we flew out of Whiteman. We're flying now out of Van Nuys. We flew out of Whiteman. We intercepted Van Nuys. We're flying out of Van Nuys 095, taking this down to the It's Me intersection, which appears to be 26 miles from Van Nuys, or to intercept the 254 radio inbound to Pomona. So then we'll fly into Pomona. Crossing Pomona, we'll go to 112 and fly direct down to Paradise, and then out of Paradise 130 till we get to Nickel. Once we hit Nickel, we'll either get vectors or we're going to turn to 115 and look for French Valley.
60587, read back correct.
So that's what we're doing.
Embraer 717 Tango Sierra, contact SoCal approach 126.1.
126.1, Embraer 7 Tango Sierra.
Argentina 746 Heavy, contact Los Angeles Center 133.55.
6. SoCal approach, Embraer 717 Tango Sierra, level 7000.
Argentina 746 Heavy, Los Angeles Center, climbing KFL 280.
Frank T, good to see you, buddy. I'm doing quite well tonight.
Not picking up your transponder, verify transponder.
I don't know anything about the ERJ 175. I think there's some people here that have flown it, but I haven't had a chance to get into it just yet.
Number... Yes, Forks are calling disregard. For 5440 Lima,
where is Benny? Good to see you, man.
2411.
We love you too, Josh.
Runway.
Where is Benny? Good to see you, man. Doing quite well. It's been a good night tonight. Coming up on 26 miles. We're going to go to heading mode here. He never acknowledged my call. SoCal approach Embraer 717, Tango Sierra, level 7000. All right, so we're going to go to heading mode real quick.
Okay, several one. Number 727 for Hotel Status.
And then Pomona 110.4 is tuned in, so we're going to go to nav 2. Coming into Pomona, the reciprocal of 254.
20 left to Kilo, text via Alpha Hotel Charlie.
254, so that's what we're looking to intercept here. Once we get a little bit closer, we'll put ourselves back into nav mode. Oh yeah, right.
For 544 Lima, Delta runway 20 right at Kilo, clear for takeoff.
Change that to number 2. Who does number 2 work for? Number 2 works for number 1.
Okay, I'm sorry I missed somebody and all that. The aircraft's calling and answered. Say again.
November 717, Tango Sierra, 7000.
717 Tango Sierra, approach Ontario altimeter V004.
047 Tango Sierra. Alright, 3004. It's going to pull itself up a little bit here. Alright, so now we're turning direct Pomona. Crossing Pomona, we're gonna leave Pomona at 112. So 112 is about right there. I don't know why the heading. I never understood why the heading flag shows up here. That's probably the one thing that drives me the most crazy about this plane, is because I can't actually see my heading knob when it's behind the flag. But it's one of those things you get used to.
60587 following runway 20 left at Kilo, taxi via Alpha Hotel Charlie.
Mermaz type-rated ERJ pilot. Yeah, that's going to change your opinion on things. Generally, I think if you fly an airplane, you don't want to fly it in a sim. Unless you're talking like the 737 or the 777.
For 504 number uniform, contact SoCal approach 128.1.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with making a modified stock FMC. And I'm honestly not looking for an FMC that perfectly models whatever the real world is. but that's just me. To each their own. So where are we at?
Airport November uniform, SoCal approach on wind altimeter 3004.
What do we got up here? That's going to be Ontario. Chino's over here. Anything else? All sorts of airports out here. We're basically flying around the Los Angeles Delta. Or the Los Angeles Bravo, sorry.
Legacy
Flying around
73
LA
Alpha
Bravo.
Victorville Tower, runway 21 clear for takeoff.
Two miles to go. That speed's coming. When that speed starts coming down, it means you're about to overfly. So you can hit the heading mode, make our right turn to 112. We'll also set our course to 11. Oops. Set this course to 112. So that's 100, 110, 112. All right. Actually, we're gonna go ahead and pull our heading mode just a little bit over there. Put ourselves back in a nav mode. Something should intercept. There it goes. All right, so we're on this for only 16 miles. So 8 miles on this particular VOR, this particular radio. 112.2 is next. That's Paradise. 112.2. Good there. We have picked up Paradise.
For
What we're looking for is
Juliet
DME
radar
8.
contact
At DME 8, we're going to make a switch. And we'll be able to stay same course. Yeah, we'll be able to stay on the same course. Let's make the change. Every time somebody says B58, I die inside. Baron Beef. Is it not Baron? It's Baron B, not Baron B58? Tell us the correct way to say it, Mr. Peter. Please educate us. Heli pilot. Good.
544 MS Cal departure. Cancel altitude restriction with view mode navigation.
Heli pilot. There was a new ERJ that came out at the end of November. It was the week before the MD-80 and the 767 came out. What are we doing here? Soon.
For 504 November uniform, cleared Los Angeles Class Bravo airspace.
BE-58, okay.
Report over to pier.
Hustler Bomber, I like the way that sounds. Yeah. Red Hot Molten Cheese, this flight's going to be another probably 10 to 15 minutes. We are not very far away at this
Sorry, I
point.
thought you were going to downlink for some reason. Disregard that. You can.
All right, there's the 8 miles. We'll go to heading mode real quick. Make the switch over to Nav 1. Nav 1's on Paradise.
For 723 Bravo Alpha, contact departure.
This needs to be 112. Like
For
so.
717 Tango Sierra, contact March approach 133.5.
133.5, Embraer 7 Tango Sierra. You.
SoCal departure, good evening, 723 Bravo Alpha is leveling 5,000.
33.5.
For 723 Bravo Alpha, Joshua departure radar contact, climb maintain 8,000, clear direct Palmdale VOR with Zoom navigation.
Show me nav mode? Yes. Alright. March approach, Embraer 717 Tango Sierra 7000.
For 717 Tango Sierra, March approach, advise when you have the French Valley weather and day approach request.
We'll go to 7 Tango Sierra. Well, we're going to have to go for the visual approach.
Radar services terminated, contact Torrance Tower.
Alright, winds 1905.
For 727 radar contact departure.
Alright, actually we're coming up on a VOR crossing here. That's our first priority. So we're going to turn to 130 on this one. Take you to about there. And down comes the speed, so heading mode. And then 130.
For Hotel SoCal departure, cancel altitude restriction with view mode navigation.
And we'll go back into nav mode here. With the way the wind's blowing, we should catch up to that soon enough. Alright, so winds 1905.
504 November uniform Torrance Tower.
10 mile visibility, clear skies, 25 Celsius, altimeter 3007. And March approach, Embraer 717 Tango Sierra has a weather French Valley. We'll just take the visual approach.
717 Tango Sierra. You can expect that.
7 Tango Sierra. Laptop 903, good to see you. Sorcerer Dave, man, I don't think I said hello to you, man. Sorcerer Dave, man, I don't think I said hello to you, man. Man, welcome aboard, man. It's so good to see you, dude. All right, 14 miles. Then we're going to make a turn to 115. Take us direct. Oh, shit. No. That was the wrong knob to grab. Don't grab that knob, guys. Life advice from Catstrator. Let's think about what we're looking at here. So I know that Skylark is going to be right here. That means French Valley is going to be out here. Yes? Maybe? Is that French Valley? She's out there somewhere. I think I even have seen her for French Valley too, because I'm pretty sure I've flown there a few times.
For 60587, Donway Tower, runway 20 left at Kilo, clear for takeoff.
Alright, 6 more miles to go.
RTS 746 heavy descended
Porky! Welcome aboard. Anyone see Bombardier Global 6000 Dennis is making? I haven't. I don't know who that is, what that is. Fredor wishes he could change his name to the Llama King.
504 number uniform.
Well, Fredor, if I remember, I will forever refer to you as the Llama King. But I can't promise you I'll remember that. I'm bad with names. Red hot molten cheese? You know what's up. You got it. Alright, we're just looking for an airport. No big deal. Coming up on 12, 2 more miles, we make our turn for 115. I think it's over these like hills and whatnot. Before that. Oh, there it is. Oh, I don't have scenery there. Damn it, I thought I had scenery. Bummer. Oh well. There's 14. Go to heading mode. March approach, Embraer 717 Tango Sierra's got French Valley in sight. We'll go ahead and cancel the FR.
For 717 Tango Sierra, I think you were calling to cancel IFR. I just want to verify that.
Affirmative, 7 Tango Sierra.
7 Tango Sierra, IFR cancellation received. Block VFR, if you can change approved.
Block a VFR, Embraer 717 Tango Sierra. Take care.
Right.
Alright.
60587, radar contact person.
Okay, winds are 190, and we are expecting. We'll expect runway 180. So, CTAP is 122.8. Last thing we'll do before we take over control.
5442 Lima, SoCal approach, Ontario, altimeter 3004.
That's a song that my wife listens to. I think it's probably not very good, but she thinks it's good, so she's the boss.
GS 746 contact Los Angeles Center 126.35.
Oh, not 120. Wait. 128.2 is the wrong frequency. 122.8, however, is the right frequency. Yes. Pull back the throttles here. Got some traffic out there. French Valley traffic. Embraer is about 10 miles to the northwest, planning for right traffic, runway 18, French Valley. All right, we're a little high. Nothing that a little throttle back can't fix. French Valley is sea level? Really? No. $1,350. So we're heading down to 2,800 feet. Pattern. You guys are all talking supersonic airplanes. I'm going to leave you to your own devices. This approach will be considerably less interesting than the last one was. You guys will be all right. Get them speeds down. Props forward. And lights are on. We'll bring our taxi lights on too, because we won't have time for that. Do 180 on my course. There's the airfield. Max 20. French Valley traffic. Embraer is right downwind, runway 18, French Valley. There is scenery here, just didn't load in right away. I thought I had scenery here. Ooh, I feel awfully close to that runway. Nice big long runway too, which is a nice change from Whiteman, which was anything but. Gear comes down. 40, 60, 80 on the flaps. The traffic. Embraer is right base, runway 18, Whiteman. French Valley traffic. French Valley traffic. It's full. Gears down, 3 green. Flaps are down. Uh-oh. That's not a sound you want to hear. I know how to make it eventful, don't I? French Valley traffic. Embraer is final, runway 18, French Valley. Yikes, look at that crosswind. That wasn't supposed to be there. Land! Nope. Positive rate. Gear. Flight traffic. Embraer is left traffic. Runway 18, French Valley. I was not at all happy with that landing. We used up half the runway trying to get down. Do not be afraid to go around. He's climbing like a dog right now. First flight traffic, Embraer left downwind, runway 18, French Valley. Oh, bank angle. Yeah, this is probably a better place to be for a pattern. I was a little close on that right pattern. Plus, you know, there's a whole lot of mountains there. Like that was not a smart move trying to take a right pattern into that airport. Among other things. It's all right though. Yeah, dude, flaps are 20. I brought the flaps in. All right, there's a beam. Gear. 40, 60. Some altitude down here. French Valley traffic. Embraer left base, runway 18, French Valley. I think my bank angle is probably why I stalled it. It's cool though, we got this. Full. I'm already much happier with this. French Valley traffic. Embraer is final. Runway 18, French Valley. I'm a little high, but I can deal with that. I'm already much happier with this approach. Much better prepared for the crosswind that's here too. It's actually not supposed to be here. Come on. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay. That wasn't very good. I need to work on my Embraer landings, I think. That's why just limit it to an Embraer, they say. Well, we made it. French Valley traffic, Embraer is clear, runway 18, French Valley. Wah, wah. Yeah, so I floated it and then I panicked because I think I was a little fast. I'm trying to keep it above the blue line. I don't think I should do that. I think I should let it get below the blue line. Alright, we forgot the initial separators again. Oops. Come off. Come off. Come off. Come off. Alright, flaps are in. I don't know. Forgot all sorts of stuff. We didn't do a lot, but whatever. We made it! Yay! Yeah, check out the windsock. I know, dude, look at that. That is not what the winds were reporting. The winds are reporting 190 at 5. Of course, that was at Yeah, I don't know. 3 steps to a good landing. Problem is nobody knows what they are. I like that, Peter. That's what I'm going to go with from now on. Oh, Red Hot Molten Cheese, you did miss the landing. That's for sure. Oh, dear. It's okay. We're gonna go back and replay that landing. All right, we'll just turn in right here. Kill this sucker. All right, parking brake. Props feathered. Overhead, you come off. You. And you. Didn't turn the bleeds on. Never got hot in here. Never got cold either, for that matter. Flying an airplane with Catstrator. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to French Valley. I apologize that you lost your lunches or dinners. All right, let's go watch that again. Call it quits. If anybody's coming up tonight after I'm done, let me know. Speak now or forever hold your peace. All right, we got to watch both attempts at this. All right, this is the first landing attempt. You notice that nice bank angle, nice high approach there. We could have salvaged that, though. I was trying to float the landing as the problem. You guys got me all worried because I got that stupid landing rate plugin running. Like, this actually did... See, this touchdown was 193 knots, or 193 feet per minute. Like, that was pretty good. And then I bounced... But the thing is, I bounced it. I didn't commit to it. I had plenty of runway. I could have just stopped right there. But we executed the mist. All right. Yeah, overbanked it there. That's why I didn't want to climb. Drop the bombs! Damn right. Flying is the second greatest skill known to man. Landing is the first. I like that one too. It's all right, man. It wouldn't be entertaining if I did it well. Front row man, I forgot your new name already, buddy. I'm sorry. All right. This was the actual... See, now the approach looked pretty good. I was happy with that approach. And then right there's where I messed up. I floated it, and then I bounced it, and then I bounced it, and then I bounced it some more. We did keep it on the runway. I gotta work on my crosswind technique. See how terrifying this was for the passengers. Oh shit, we gonna die. Bounce. Oh man. I'll blame the crosswind. Alright, one more for real. I gotta get a picture for the thumbnail for YouTube, too. slow motion this. Let's see if we can grab the exact moment of terrifying impact here. Wait for it. Wait for it. There's the bounce. And boom. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That looks suitably terrifying. Yes. How are we going to do that? Right there? Is that good? Or do we need to come away from this? I think that has a much more impactful view of that, wouldn't you say? Great. Print screen. Print screen. All right. Save that. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for spending your Friday evening with me. I don't know who's coming up and streaming next. Wheelbarrow is the technical term. Great. I'm super glad that there's a technical term for this. Thank you so much, guys, for coming and joining me tonight. I had a blast, and I hope you enjoyed it. That's all I got. Hope you guys have a great weekend. It is a long holiday weekend here in the U.S. for some of us. I have Monday off. My plan is to try and do a longer stream on Monday, probably doing some airliner stuff. Oh my gosh. Probably doing some airliner stuff or something. We'll see what we can do. So, thank you guys for joining me. Have a great weekend, and we'll see you when we see you. I gotta watch it one more time. One more time. One more time. Have a good night, guys. You know what? This is better. I think somebody mentioned it because it's the full deflection on the left rudder that really on the rudder that gets it for me here. That's my final answer. I'm sticking to it. Oh, that's the wrong window. Hang on. Let's try that again. Good night for real.